opposite, opposite. His wife was a mechanic. His wife was a mechanic. They can go on a world tour. They can go on a world tour. Mostly blocked, mostly blocked. Obligation, obligation. You can become a sociologist right away. You can become a sociologist right away. Let me know if you need a bathroom break. Let me know if you need a bathroom break. I don't want to lose my losses for magazines. I don't want to lose my losses for magazines. It was nothing. It was nothing. Forbidden. Forbidden. These are wet umbrellas. These are wet umbrellas. We will not draw. We will not draw. I could wear. I could wear. They play tennis all afternoon. They play tennis all afternoon. Why don't you come to us? Why don't you come to us? Will not prevail at dawn. Will not prevail at dawn. The sun sets in the west every evening. The sun sets in the west every evening. Rarely can we be congressmen. Rarely can we be congressmen. They can't swim, can they? They can't swim, can they? I ate cereal for breakfast. I ate cereal for breakfast. The bird is making its nest. The bird is making its nest. Sam has fewer grapes than Isabel and Teresa. Sam has fewer grapes than Isabel and Teresa. Can you show me on the map? Can you show me on the map? What kind of computer games do you like? What kind of computer games do you like? Is your sister a reporter? Is your sister a reporter? See you after work. See you after work. Shame is an emotion. Shame is an emotion. I will work in the library from 2 to 4 tomorrow. I will work in the library from 2 to 4 tomorrow. Did he suggest? Did he suggest? The city was very crowded. The city was very crowded. What time of day is it? What time of day is it? Cannot protect. Cannot protect. When we reach the beach, we will be driving for 4 hours. When we reach the beach, we will be driving for 4 hours. By the time he gets here, we'll have finished decorating the room. By the time he gets here, we'll have finished decorating the room. Be good. Be good. Working on. Working on. This book is so interesting that I can't put it down. This book is so interesting that I can't put it down. Our stepfather was a choreographer. Our stepfather was a choreographer. Well, nowadays there is a lot of investment in my country. Well, nowadays there is a lot of investment in my country. I am very grateful for my aunt's support. I am very grateful for my aunt's support. Should I buy a car? Should I buy a car? Answered me 3 centuries later. Answered me 3 centuries later. Don't you hit. Don't you hit. Could not attend. Could not attend. What's your favorite? What's your favorite? A little cool. A little cool. Bypass. Bypass. He lost his keys. He lost his keys. Can he lie? Can he lie? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? I always carry a pocket knife with me. I always carry a pocket knife with me. Wouldn't the banker be 10 years? Wouldn't the banker be 10 years? I think swimming is better than running. I think swimming is better than running. The computer crashes unexpectedly. The computer crashes unexpectedly. In conclusion, the data support our hypothesis. In conclusion, the data support our hypothesis. How much does this book cost? How much does this book cost? You can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge a book by its cover. My luggage is missing. My luggage is missing. I'd be back in 5 minutes. I'd be back in 5 minutes. I'm in the room at the end of the hallway. I'm in the room at the end of the hallway. He exercised regularly and improved his endurance as a result. He exercised regularly and improved his endurance as a result. The legacy of his service to his country will always be remembered. The legacy of his service to his country will always be remembered. I hit my leg. I hit my leg. It can be poison. It can be poison. Yearly will not be trusted. Yearly will not be trusted. The store closes at 8 p.m. The store closes at 8 p.m. Are you sure? Are you sure? The sound of thunder frightened the dog. The sound of thunder frightened the dog. This is the biggest pizza I've ever seen. This is the biggest pizza I've ever seen. He will have completed the course by next week. He will have completed the course by next week. Is there a lost property department? Is there a lost property department? He played an important role in the movie. He played an important role in the movie. We volunteered at a shelter to help homeless people. We volunteered at a shelter to help homeless people. He is very competitive and does not like to lose. He is very competitive and does not like to lose. Was it a deal? Was it a deal? I will try again to pass the test. I will try again to pass the test. Do they have to play in the afternoon? Do they have to play in the afternoon? You'd better start your weekend housework early. You'd better start your weekend housework early. You should have learned from your mistakes. You should have learned from your mistakes. Let's agree not to agree. Let's agree not to agree. I will go to bed early. I will go to bed early. How many bikes are in the garage? How many bikes are in the garage? He's trying to drown his sorrows. He's trying to drown his sorrows. They will not attack. They will not attack. Do we have a ticket? Do we have a ticket? How was the weekend? How was the weekend? Can he always finish? Can he always finish? Why are you going to the gym? Because I want to stay in shape. Why are you going to the gym? Because I want to stay in shape. Fill out this form. Fill out this form. You hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. My family will visit us next month. My family will visit us next month. If it rained tomorrow, we would stay at home. If it rained tomorrow, we would stay at home. You will receive an email with more information. You will receive an email with more information. Can you show me where the pet food is? Can you show me where the pet food is? She rarely puts on makeup. She rarely puts on makeup. I'm a fan of role-playing games. I'm a fan of role-playing games. Have you traveled for business recently? Have you traveled for business recently? I rarely cover. I rarely cover. We can't go to the beach today, can we? We can't go to the beach today, can we? The house was painted last week. The house was painted last week. Didn't it start? Didn't it start? Did you wait 10 years? Did you wait 10 years? Cannot calculate. Cannot calculate. Teacher assistant. Teacher assistant. Aren't you going to continue every year? Aren't you going to continue every year? He saw a play in the theater. He saw a play in the theater. Is there any milk in the fridge? Is there any milk in the fridge? Will it grow at noon? Will it grow at noon? They talk on the phone every night. They talk on the phone every night. They are very supportive of each other. They are very supportive of each other. It's nice to receive gifts. It's nice to receive gifts. When can you spell your name? When can you spell your name? Which day? Which day? Other hand. Other hand. I always take the subway to go to work. I always take the subway to go to work. Do you offer appetizer platters? Do you offer appetizer platters? Next year he will open his own business. Next year he will open his own business. May I help you? May I help you? Question everything you know. Question everything you know. I bought 2 tickets for the concert. Do you want one? I bought 2 tickets for the concert. Do you want one? Orphan. Orphan. Can give. Can give. I smile after 1 week. I smile after 1 week. The country is known for its beautiful beaches. The country is known for its beautiful beaches. I have a ball. I have a ball. It was completely wasted. It was completely wasted. Students are discussing about homework. Students are discussing about homework. Is our spouse a locksmith? Is our spouse a locksmith? Can you recommend a good restaurant in this area? Can you recommend a good restaurant in this area? Can't we calculate? Can't we calculate? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? We knew from the beginning that this would be a difficult task. We knew from the beginning that this would be a difficult task. I wish I could play guitar like Jimi Hendrix. I wish I could play guitar like Jimi Hendrix. I want to watch a movie. I want to watch a movie. Were his grandchildren engineers? Were his grandchildren engineers? Never feels. Never feels. You can't smoke here. You can't smoke here. It's too hot for jogging outside. It's too hot for jogging outside. I don't have any free time today. I don't have any free time today. I have a runny nose. I have a runny nose. We were saving money for the holidays. But then our car broke down and we had to use the money for repairs. We were saving money for the holidays. But then our car broke down and we had to use the money for repairs. His brother-in-law is president. His brother-in-law is president. We studied English grammar. We studied English grammar. 2 afternoons may not dance. 2 afternoons may not dance. I'm in a bad mood, so I'm going for a walk to clear my head. I'm in a bad mood, so I'm going for a walk to clear my head. Do you have gluten-free options for pizza? Do you have gluten-free options for pizza? It's raining. It's raining. His grandchildren were porters. His grandchildren were porters. Do you have any siblings? Do you have any siblings? May become a urologist a year. May become a urologist a year. He usually reads before going to sleep. He usually reads before going to sleep. Your grandmother is a comedian. Your grandmother is a comedian. Do you ship every week? Do you ship every week? Productive. Productive. Do you offer alcoholic milkshakes? Do you offer alcoholic milkshakes? What did you eat? What did you eat? Basically. Basically. My sister is younger than me. My sister is younger than me. They've been talking on the phone for a while. They've been talking on the phone for a while. Not expanding now. Not expanding now. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. I can't believe. I can't believe. Was his father a paramedic? Was his father a paramedic? Then it shouldn't be a watchdog. Then it shouldn't be a watchdog. They were practicing their dance routine. They were practicing their dance routine. I'm talking. I'm talking. By the time he arrives at the station, he will have already boarded the train. By the time he arrives at the station, he will have already boarded the train. The agency works to help the homeless. The agency works to help the homeless. They can run long distances. They can run long distances. Are our grandchildren truckers? Are our grandchildren truckers? Didn't come out last year. Didn't come out last year. Despite the rain, we decided to go for a walk. Despite the rain, we decided to go for a walk. Can we become beauticians every month? Can we become beauticians every month? I give up. I give up. The company is launching new products. The company is launching new products. He wrote a letter to his friend. He wrote a letter to his friend. Former CEO accused of fraud. Former CEO accused of fraud. Playing musical instruments is fun. Playing musical instruments is fun. I have a friend whose father is a doctor. I have a friend whose father is a doctor. I want to learn to surf. I want to learn to surf. Where are you now? Where are you now? He was playing the piano for his recital. He was playing the piano for his recital. We visit our grandparents on weekends. We visit our grandparents on weekends. Can't they sit normally? Can't they sit normally? The newspaper published an article on the importance of volunteering. The newspaper published an article on the importance of volunteering. It can help you communicate with people from all over the world. It can help you communicate with people from all over the world. I want to see you. I want to see you. Do you have any vegetarian options? Do you have any vegetarian options? We didn't know 10 years. We didn't know 10 years. I can live in 3 seconds. I can live in 3 seconds. They want to start their own business. They want to start their own business. I have a lot of work to do today. I have a lot of work to do today. I have 2 cups of coffee. Would you like one? I have 2 cups of coffee. Would you like one? Where can I find a place to do laundry on campus? Where can I find a place to do laundry on campus? I continue to sneeze. I continue to sneeze. Didn't he do it at sunrise? Didn't he do it at sunrise? Can't sleep next year? Can't sleep next year? The dishwasher is full, can you empty it? The dishwasher is full, can you empty it? We organized charity events. We organized charity events. Why don't you come to us? Why don't you come to us? Hadn't he grown? Hadn't he grown? Can it sit for 10 years? Can it sit for 10 years? He was fixing his bike when he noticed a flat tire. He was fixing his bike when he noticed a flat tire. Rarely can we challenge. Rarely can we challenge. I will learn to code. I will learn to code. You and I will be apart. You and I will be apart. My laptop is newer than yours. My laptop is newer than yours. We would continue with other platforms. We would continue with other platforms. Company management is responsible for this decision. Company management is responsible for this decision. Perfect day for a picnic. Perfect day for a picnic. Can't it stop? Can't it stop? I love cats. I love cats. How many glasses are in the kitchen cabinet? How many glasses are in the kitchen cabinet? He's going to the movies tonight. He's going to the movies tonight. The car I saw yesterday was a blue sedan. The car I saw yesterday was a blue sedan. Can you repeat it, please? Can you repeat it, please? Do they fix it after a week? Do they fix it after a week? Not only does she love cats, she also has a dog. Not only does she love cats, she also has a dog. What is your name? What is your name? His half-brother is a barber. His half-brother is a barber. Come on. Come on. Where will you stay while you're here? Where will you stay while you're here? Was my mother a paramedic? Was my mother a paramedic? Despite the bad weather, we continued our walk. Despite the bad weather, we continued our walk. Believe it or not, believe it or not, was his half-brother a travel agent? Was his half-brother a travel agent? If he takes a taxi, he will arrive on time. If he takes a taxi, he will arrive on time. I'll probably look into their eyes when I talk to them. I'll probably look into their eyes when I talk to them. I have enough energy to finish the race. I have enough energy to finish the race. I've already watched the new movie. I've already watched the new movie. He couldn't get it out. He couldn't get it out. He's practicing his basketball skills. He's practicing his basketball skills. Can't you be curious? Can't you be curious? I'm going to the zoo. I'm going to the zoo. Had I settled in at noon? Had I settled in at noon? We also need to wash the dishes and clean the kitchen counter. We also need to wash the dishes and clean the kitchen counter. I don't know this word. I don't know this word. The doctor said I have to take these pills every day. The doctor said I have to take these pills every day. Let me introduce you to the team. Let me introduce you to the team. Will they never be receptionists? Will they never be receptionists? He played the guitar for a long time. He played the guitar for a long time. We will have a picnic in the park. We will have a picnic in the park. Traveling is not comfortable. Traveling is not comfortable. There are 12 months in a year. There are 12 months in a year. Sorry, we don't have rooms available for this price. Sorry, we don't have rooms available for this price. By the end of the year, I'll have saved enough to buy a car. By the end of the year, I'll have saved enough to buy a car. Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. I don't notice anything special about the situation. I don't notice anything special about the situation. My sister doesn't want to go shopping, and neither do I. My sister doesn't want to go shopping, and neither do I. Awareness. Awareness. Please can you help me? Please can you help me? What is your problem? What is your problem? I didn't see the winner happen, he said. I didn't see the winner happen, he said. The peer review process is important in scientific research. The peer review process is important in scientific research. Beach. Beach. Your half-sister was a teacher. Your half-sister was a teacher. Don't we play? Don't we play? Forest. Forest. No problem. No problem. Yes, I am married. Yes, I am married. Students were writing an essay for their homework. Students were writing an essay for their homework. Have you ever been outside the country? They asked. Have you ever been outside the country? They asked. Is your daughter a docker? Is your daughter a docker? I'm going to the bus stop. I'm going to the bus stop. I wish he had studied abroad. I wish he had studied abroad. Can't I settle in? Can't I settle in? Am I never an illusionist? Am I never an illusionist? Could you drop me off at the airport, please? Could you drop me off at the airport, please? By the end of the day, they will have finished their shopping. By the end of the day, they will have finished their shopping. I don't want to lose my love for the lost. I don't want to lose my love for the lost. The blue sky is clearer than the gray one. The blue sky is clearer than the gray one. Not everyone agrees with this decision. Not everyone agrees with this decision. To consume. To consume. Metro. Metro. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Denies it. Denies it. They want to buy a house in the suburbs. They want to buy a house in the suburbs. Can I have a piece of naan bread with my curry? Can I have a piece of naan bread with my curry? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I know they don't love me. I know they don't love me. Waiters will serve the guests in the restaurant. Waiters will serve the guests in the restaurant. He takes pictures with his camera. He takes pictures with his camera. They will set up a book club in their neighborhood. They will set up a book club in their neighborhood. I think these things are important. I think these things are important. He had his computer repaired at the repair shop. He had his computer repaired at the repair shop. Can I have a glass of water, please? Can I have a glass of water, please? We had the plumber replace the broken sink. We had the plumber replace the broken sink. Were you interested in 5 a.m. before? Were you interested in 5 a.m. before? He was the winner of the competition. He was the winner of the competition. They want to open their own restaurant. They want to open their own restaurant. Can't you normally be a chef? Can't you normally be a chef? When I miss the bus, I let my sister know and my sister drops me off at school. When I miss the bus, I let my sister know and my sister drops me off at school. Not all of the cookies were eaten at the party. Not all of the cookies were eaten at the party. Struggle. Struggle. My other sister, Nicole, works as a branch manager at a large bank. My other sister, Nicole, works as a branch manager at a large bank. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. I will have completed my training program by the end of this week. I will have completed my training program by the end of this week. Won't you hunt at dawn? Won't you hunt at dawn? I had studied before you came home. I had studied before you came home. Let me work on it. Let me work on it. He wrote an opinion piece on the future of renewable energy. He wrote an opinion piece on the future of renewable energy. He didn't answer at dawn. He didn't answer at dawn. Was your grandfather a guide? Was your grandfather a guide? Do you offer vegan desserts? Do you offer vegan desserts? I've never had a job interview at Company X before. I've never had a job interview at Company X before. Actually, I'm in prep class right now. Actually, I'm in prep class right now. School. School. Humble. Humble. We were waiting when the bus came. We were waiting when the bus came. You were not the focus. You were not the focus. Do you have a pet? Do you have a pet? I sleep 8 hours a night. I sleep 8 hours a night. We went to a music festival. We went to a music festival. They drive to work together. They drive to work together. Can you pass me the vacuum cleaner? Can you pass me the vacuum cleaner? Do you want to go shopping? Do you want to go shopping? Our husband is a lieutenant. Our husband is a lieutenant. I was working from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. I was working from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Can I have edamame with my meal? Can I have edamame with my meal? We must make sure that everyone is aware of their roles and responsibilities. We must make sure that everyone is aware of their roles and responsibilities. How often do you visit museums? How often do you visit museums? They cook for their families every night. They cook for their families every night. They went on a journey to explore different cities. They went on a journey to explore different cities. Can you share your screen? Can you share your screen? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Didn't he always translate? Didn't he always translate? If they had called a doctor, he would have come immediately. If they had called a doctor, he would have come immediately. Would you like to come with me? Would you like to come with me? They organized a charity event for a good cause. They organized a charity event for a good cause. Was her daughter a hydrologist? Was her daughter a hydrologist? He invested all his money in stocks and lost everything as a result. He invested all his money in stocks and lost everything as a result. The children were playing in the sand in the park. The children were playing in the sand in the park. I will not leave until I finish this mission. I will not leave until I finish this mission. After the review, we will discuss the next steps. After the review, we will discuss the next steps. I'm going to the cemetery. I'm going to the cemetery. Should it pick up after 5 seconds? Should it pick up after 5 seconds? Attractive. Attractive. Can't pay after 4 months? Can't pay after 4 months? Did we dress up last year? Did we dress up last year? We love playing board games and our friends love them too. We love playing board games and our friends love them too. Before I started, I studied drawing. Before I started, I studied drawing. I have a question about your talk bet. I have a question about your talk bet. Then it shouldn't start. Then it shouldn't start. Do they study English at school? Do they study English at school? I need to buy my sister a birthday present. I need to buy my sister a birthday present. I may not be a pathologist by noon. I may not be a pathologist by noon. Are you in this class? Are you in this class? The baby smiled for the first time. The baby smiled for the first time. I'm calling after 5 weeks. I'm calling after 5 weeks. Can you add more salt to my food? Can you add more salt to my food? I will go to the store tomorrow. I will go to the store tomorrow. The bottom of this bottle is dirty. The bottom of this bottle is dirty. Is there a children's playground in the restaurant? Is there a children's playground in the restaurant? Shave. Shave. You watch movies on Friday evenings. You watch movies on Friday evenings. Let me know if you want to play. Let me know if you want to play. His father is a hematologist. His father is a hematologist. Is there a jewelry section in the store? Is there a jewelry section in the store? I want to learn to surf. I want to learn to surf. He lost a lot of blood during the accident. He lost a lot of blood during the accident. They were not prepared for the meeting and felt unprepared as a result. They were not prepared for the meeting and felt unprepared as a result. They came to class. They came to class. Can't support? Can't support? She can dance every day. She can dance every day. His stepdaughter is a veterinarian. His stepdaughter is a veterinarian. I've already finished my homework. I've already finished my homework. She is wearing black shoes. She is wearing black shoes. They had their children vaccinated at the clinic. They had their children vaccinated at the clinic. This is not the end of the world. This is not the end of the world. Email sent by mistake. Email sent by mistake. The team is studying for the basketball game. The team is studying for the basketball game. What's the problem? What's the problem? How much water do you drink each day? How much water do you drink each day? Didn't I normally? Didn't I normally? I will program the right thing. I will program the right thing. We go to the amusement park once a year. We go to the amusement park once a year. They wear matching clothes on special occasions. They wear matching clothes on special occasions. I should not create. I should not create. The juicer is great for making fresh juice. The juicer is great for making fresh juice. Normally age. Normally age. The rain is drizzling. The rain is drizzling. We are going on vacation next week. We are going on vacation next week. Coral reef. Coral reef. She needs to clean her room on the weekends. She needs to clean her room on the weekends. Would he take notes at 2 in the afternoon? Would he take notes at 2 in the afternoon? Check the TV guide. Check the TV guide. Should you settle in? Should you settle in? They are your sisters. They are your sisters. Should I mention it soon? Should I mention it soon? How gripping. How gripping. My son Tommy took the scholarship exam. My son Tommy took the scholarship exam. The flowers look beautiful. The flowers look beautiful. I won't be a producer in a month. I won't be a producer in a month. He plays the guitar every day. He plays the guitar every day. The meeting was postponed. The meeting was postponed. I can't believe you would do something like this, it's a disgrace. I can't believe you would do something like this, it's a disgrace. There was a background noise that I couldn't identify. There was a background noise that I couldn't identify. Why did you quit your job? Because I found a better opportunity. Why did you quit your job? Because I found a better opportunity. Didn't I just bake? Didn't I just bake? What is your favorite type of weather? What is your favorite type of weather? Life in New York is great. Life in New York is great. We value your opinion. We value your opinion. By this time next week I will have finished my exams. By this time next week I will have finished my exams. The company he founded is now a global company. The company he founded is now a global company. Couldn't he report sometimes? Couldn't he report sometimes? Avoid negative people and surround yourself with positivity. Avoid negative people and surround yourself with positivity. The house is beyond repair. The house is beyond repair. Just my luck. Just my luck. Do we need to do anything with my web address? Do we need to do anything with my web address? He inherited a fortune. He inherited a fortune. After 3 months we have to convince. After 3 months we have to convince. I am working as an executive engineer at ABCDE Company. I am working as an executive engineer at ABCDE Company. They are going to school. They are going to school. Would the noon make noise? Would the noon make noise? He's squeezing the money. He's squeezing the money. I'm not sure how to say this in English. I'm not sure how to say this in English. Let me know if you want me to order anything else. Let me know if you want me to order anything else. Fake. Fake. Inside. Inside. You were like. Our outdoor seating area is very popular. Our outdoor seating area is very popular. He needs to buy a plane ticket. He needs to buy a plane ticket. Can I have a glass of water, please? Can I have a glass of water, please? Is her uncle an esthetician? Is her uncle an esthetician? To leave. To leave. How big? How big? The train will arrive in 5 minutes. The train will arrive in 5 minutes. Tony played guitar last year. Tony played guitar last year. Serving breakfast all day? Serving breakfast all day? We had the plumber fix the broken sink. We had the plumber fix the broken sink. See you in a second. See you in a second. He is running in the race. He is running in the race. Let's have some popcorn before we start the movie. Let's have some popcorn before we start the movie. We are not mayor now. We are not mayor now. I see your sister. I see your sister. Should it be voiced? Should it be voiced? In 5 years I will be teaching English in Japan. In 5 years I will be teaching English in Japan. We had a great time at the party, they said. We had a great time at the party, they said. Time consuming. Time consuming. He is so organized that he never forgets anything. He is so organized that he never forgets anything. They get food every week. They get food every week. He is close. He is close. The concert was watched by a large audience. The concert was watched by a large audience. I need to print some documents. Do you know where the nearest printer is? I need to print some documents. Do you know where the nearest printer is? There was a background noise that I couldn't identify. There was a background noise that I couldn't identify. Offer. Offer. Sensitive. Sensitive. I looked at 2 different issues today. I looked at 2 different issues today. For better health, you should exercise regularly, the doctor said. For better health, you should exercise regularly, the doctor said. When you return from your trip, I will have redecorated the house. When you return from your trip, I will have redecorated the house. What is our agenda today? What is our agenda today? Sorry to interrupt your vacation. Sorry to interrupt your vacation. Common rituals. Common rituals. The woman whose purse was stolen called the police. The woman whose purse was stolen called the police. Have you ever done bungee jumping? Have you ever done bungee jumping? Pretty good. Pretty good. Can you answer? Can you answer? My classmate likes to play football. My classmate likes to play football. He's too young to drive. He's too young to drive. He is a talented photographer and takes beautiful pictures. He is a talented photographer and takes beautiful pictures. Who exactly should I send this message to? Who exactly should I send this message to? Turn off your phone when the movie starts. Turn off your phone when the movie starts. In its place. In its place. It will take 2 weeks. It will take 2 weeks. He is a world-renowned scientist and made many important discoveries. He is a world-renowned scientist and made many important discoveries. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's nice to take a walk in the park. It's nice to take a walk in the park. He couldn't jump. He couldn't jump. I'm going to the beach this weekend. I'm going to the beach this weekend. Didn't we check? Didn't we check? You shouldn't be a nighttime scavenger. You shouldn't be a nighttime scavenger. In 5 years I will be living in New York. In 5 years I will be living in New York. I'm going to the grocery store to buy something to eat for my party. I'm going to the grocery store to buy something to eat for my party. Do you accept credit cards? Do you accept credit cards? We bought a pair of shoes from the store. We bought a pair of shoes from the store. That astronomer is not 10 years old. That astronomer is not 10 years old. The campaign highlighted in red was John's test campaigns. The campaign highlighted in red was John's test campaigns. Would he carry? Would he carry? It's my pleasure to help. It's my pleasure to help. Will he not give after 4 evenings? Will he not give after 4 evenings? Am I not always lost? Am I not always lost? He hopes to find a job in a big city. He hopes to find a job in a big city. We were watching. We were watching. The computer is an indispensable tool for modern communication. The computer is an indispensable tool for modern communication. Was our stepdad a mechanic? Was our stepdad a mechanic? A jar of raspberry jam. A jar of raspberry jam. I had studied mathematics. I had studied mathematics. The dog brings a ball. The dog brings a ball. Will they provide? Will they provide? I need to convert this dollar to euro. I need to convert this dollar to euro. My husband is a cop. My husband is a cop. His daughter was a gymnast. His daughter was a gymnast. We hope to have a successful business venture. We hope to have a successful business venture. Do you play any musical instrument? Do you play any musical instrument? How was the weekend? How was the weekend? This white phone is bigger than the blue phone. This white phone is bigger than the blue phone. He must ask permission before leaving the office. He must ask permission before leaving the office. He set up a YouTube channel to share his DIY projects. He set up a YouTube channel to share his DIY projects. Won't he remember every week? Won't he remember every week? The car broke down on the highway. The car broke down on the highway.